Hey there, are you a kitchen remodeling contractor or a cabinetry shop business owner looking for new ideas and new strategies to help your crews get booked more consistently and with more profitable jobs? My name's Michael Goldstein. I'm the founder of Kitchen Remodeling SEO, and I want to introduce you to the Done For You Remodeling Growth Blueprint. Our program is for business owners who want to get more leads that are exclusive and targeted, which turn estimates into actual booked appointments. Join me today as I talk to you and I show you a little bit about our growth program and how the whole thing works. So what are we going to cover today? Pretty simple. We're going to talk to you about how to attract more of the remodeling projects that you want on a consistent basis, how to clearly position yourself as the leading kitchen remodeling contractor or cabinetry business in your local area, how to keep consistently your name out there without you having to lift a finger. How do you make sure that you are everywhere, you are omnipresent wherever your clients are? So what are some of the problems, some of the reasons that you may want to look at our system? Well, are you spending money on low quality or inconsistent lead sources? Have marketers worked with you in the past that maybe have overpromised and underdelivered results? Everyone talks about, hey, we're going to get you to be number one, across the entire state. And then what happens is maybe they get you some good rankings, but only in your city. Are your competitors showing up whenever people are searching for cabinetry near me, kitchen cabinets near me, modern kitchen cabinets, kitchen remodel renovation near me, and other like terms, but you're nowhere to be found on those map areas. You don't show up on top of Google in the ads. You don't show up at all in the social media feeds. Maybe you've actually tried using Facebook ads, Google ads. Maybe you've tried to do your own local SEO and you found that it's really expensive and you just don't get an ROI for it. Or even worse, that you're actually getting really good results in terms of vanity metrics like ranking, but you're not getting any actual booked appointments. Well, we're here to tell you there is another way, and there's a way to actually make it work. But first, who am I and why the heck should you even trust anything I say? Well, again, I'm Michael Goldstein. I'm the founder of Kitchen Remodeling SEO, and we have generated thousands and thousands of leads for our clients year in, year out. In the last year alone, we have managed over $900,000 in paid ad spend between Google, Facebook, and other media outlets. We have been doing this for over 20 years, and we have the market experience and the pedigree behind us to demonstrate that this does work and how it can work. I've actually been a featured speaker at many trade shows, many association shows, and this year at the 2023 NKBA show, I'm going to be the featured marketing speaker talking about how to leverage Google profiles. I'm also the author of one of the best-selling books on Amazon for kitchen remodeling marketers called The Kitchen Remodeler's Guide to Local SEO and Google Maps. So here's the deal. We're on a mission to have 100 plus home remodelers to double or if not triple their income in the next 5 years. That's not the vanity metric of we want to double or triple your revenue. We want to double or triple your take-home money, the money that goes in your pocket. We have an entire team of experienced digital marketers, web designers, developers, SEO specialists, and digital media buyers that are here to help and make sure that the campaigns get run properly, on time, and drive the results that you need. Most importantly, we only work with kitchen remodelers and cabinet shops with high integrity and reputation. We only work with remodelers that we know we can help succeed. Most importantly, if you're not going to be the right fit for us, if we're not going to be the right fit for you, we won't work with you. And we only work with one home remodeler or cabinetry company in any geographic area. Why is this? Because in our minds, it's unethical to work with more than one company in any area. You can only do your very best. You can only rank one person at the top. You can only get and drive the most leads in the area and the most qualified leads to a particular client. So for that, we will not work with more than one company. Now, I know this all sounds crazy. I know you've probably heard a lot of this before. You think that it can't be done. I'm not going to waste any more time, any more money on this, but please bear with me just for one moment. Let me walk you through our process, and I can show you exactly how it works. I'm going to show you specific examples of where this has worked, and I'm going to talk to you about proven results And the fact of the matter is, we offer a guarantee. Our guarantee is that within the first 30 days, we will guarantee at least 25 quality booked appointments, and we will do the same month in, month out. If you follow the core program, well, we work for free. Now, we offer the done-for-you solution for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're going to consistently help you get found by your ideal clients wherever they are, whether it be on Google, whether it be on Facebook, Instagram, whatever the social media platform, the search platform. We can even work in terms of major media, such as on streaming services, but you will be where your customers are. We're going to clearly position you as the leading remodeler in your area. One of the big things is you need to be the most well-known. We're going to make sure you're the most well-known, but most importantly, you need to be the most trusted. And we're going to generate a steady flow of the best remodeling projects to you month in, month out, so that you can pick and choose, and you actually will be in a position to turn down people who come to you. You don't have to take every single lead that walks in the door if it's not going to be the right fit for you. We do the same in our business. And we're going to do all of this in autopilot program. And that doesn't mean that nobody lifts a finger, but it means that you don't lift a finger. We do all the heavy lifting for you. We do all the strategy, all the implementation. So let's talk a little bit about just some current results so you can kind of see what we're talking about and get some concrete examples. So this is actually one of our clients in the Los Angeles area. And on the left, you see a heat map, and all those dots demonstrate where they ranked in the Google Maps when someone typed in the term cabinetry refacing in their area. And depending on where they stood, you would see they might be in position 5, 12, 11. There may be an X in the map where they weren't even showing up. On the right was 12 months later, where they were ranking, what happened there. Number 1, 2, and 3 across the board. Here's another client, also in the California area, and this actually was an advertisement based on Facebook, and this is somewhere we made an offer that we knew worked. We worked with a finance company to connect them with our client, and our client was able to offer a no payment, no interest for 24 months. Now, our client still got paid, the finance company paid him up front, but at the end of the day, that was an offer that drove so much interest. They got 51 leads over the course of literally 30 days. They only spent $1,000 in ad spend, $1,041.20 to be exact. And because of that, the average cost per lead was only $20.42. Now, the industry standard is 35% conversion. Now, these guys actually converted a little bit higher. They converted at 40%. But even be ultra conservative, even if you were only closing one of every 3 clients, that means you're paying less than $65 for a client acquisition, not for a lead. These are 51 booked appointments, and of those 51 booked appointments, if you could close 17 of them for $1,000, would you do that? Of course you would. You'd do it every day and twice on Sunday. Now here's a client in the Savannah, Georgia area, and we were running an ad for custom cabinetry and consultations, and the offer that was being made is that they would get to sit down with a kitchen designer and an interior designer once they decided to go forward with a full remodel project. We generated over 26 phone calls over a 1-month period for under $800. Now, we could show you, and lots of people could show you lots of great results and low cost per click and lots of clicks. And yeah, these guys got 109 clicks. Who cares? What's a click? A click is an eyeball. It's a vanity metric, and we don't care about vanity metrics. But what we do care about is there were 26 conversations that our client got to have within that 30-day period just from this one ad alone on Google, spending under $800. Now, I could show you all kinds of results, all kinds of customer testimonials. Suffice to say, we have been doing this for years. We have many very happy clients. We have clients who did so well they have retired. We have clients that are still working with us today who've been working with us for years. So let me ask you, imagine what your life would be like if you could pick and choose from the best remodeling projects in your area that you want to focus on. You don't have to take every single project that walks in the door. The guy who comes in and wants to talk to you about wanting to put 5 kitchen cabinets in. The person who wants to come in and talk about, well, I sure would like this, whatever the most affordable countertop solution you have is, and no, I really don't actually want to do a backsplash. I don't want to do cabinets or anything else. Only take on the jobs that actually are the most profitable for you. Turn people down. Imagine if you didn't have to think about marketing and advertising. You could just focus on what you enjoy, which is the actual remodeling work, the artistry of cabinetry. Imagine when you're regarded as the leading remodeler in your area, and now people actually start to know you a little bit more than they do now, and your branded search volume goes way up. What does that mean? Now maybe instead of cabinetry near me, kitchen remodeler near me, people are searching for Joe's Kitchen Remodeling Shop. Because they know who you are, they've heard of you, and they just want to make sure they get the right contact information. What kind of difference would that make to you? Would that make to your business and to your family and your personal life? Not having the stress and knowing that all of this is running for you in the background, and you are simply pumping out those kitchens, updating those bathrooms, making sure that the cabinets look good. Now, one of the biggest issues that people have is, how do you reach the homeowner? How do you get to that perfect avatar? Well, there's a lot of statistics that show that it's very difficult to get in front of the right person, but if you do, you're going to have a higher likelihood of converting. Do you know that 65% of homeowners research online before reaching out? 68% of homeowners don't even have a company in mind when they're searching. And 75% of people never even scroll past the first page on Google. As a matter of fact, 70% of people don't even go past the local 3-pack. 68% of homeowners are active on Facebook daily. Not only that, but the average homeowner spends 2.5 hours a day on social media. If they're spending all that time on social media, why aren't you there? Think about this. Paid search visitors are 50% more likely to buy than someone who finds you organically. So if you're not using Google Ads, especially if you are not Google guaranteed, if you don't have that green check mark and scroll across the top of the screen, then you have a 50% less likely chance to close that person than one of your other 3 competitors or 2 competitors who do have it. So let me ask you, are you getting any value out of this so far? Are you enjoying the training to this point? So what we do is we want to look at kind of what are some of the problems and how is our program going to solve it? Is your messaging on point? Are you getting a consistent lead flow? Are your leads the right kind? Are you even getting found? Well, if you follow the program, you're going to have clear messaging. You're going to have increased online leads, a consistent and predictable lead flow month in, month out. Like I said, we guarantee you 25 booked appointments every single month, or we work for free. You're easily going to be found online. And the best part is it's a repeatable system. It's going to generate accelerated growth for you. It's something that is going to be able to be rinsed and repeated time and time again, month in, month out, and you're going to be able to grow that business. So let's talk a little bit about what that system looks like. So the first thing we have to do is we have to define what is your buyer persona. We're going to look at who is that ideal homeowner. And we need to create a profile that helps clearly identify their demographics, their values, even their dreams, their goals, their pain points. What are the commonalities? What are the things that all of them have in common? It might be something as simple as they all like luxury items like Gucci, like Mercedes. It might be something where, they all work in a certain industry. Whatever that is, and that's something that we have to dial in, we research, we use testing, and we get that person so that we can market to that ideal person. By taking the time to establish this clear target, your marketing is going to attract the right homeowner and the right remodeling project, and not just a remodeling project or a person. Now, the next part is getting that messaging right. We help craft a clear value proposition so that you stand out from the competition. We communicate your company's story to emotionally connect and build trust with your audience. One of the things you need to remember is that people are going to do business with those they know, like, and trust. Well, we need to make sure that your messaging conveys that to them so that they do know and like you. And we have to make sure that with the reviews and the testimonials that you can get online, whether it's in Google form, written form, video form, that they trust you. And we help convey that process in easy to understand manner for your prospects through video, where we actually work with you to develop the scripts. We help you edit that video so that we can put that up there. People are going to stop and watch a video more so than they're going to read, and even if they're going to look at images. Now, once we have kind of dialed that in, we need to look at the marketing funnel. The majority of homeowners today do lots and lots of research. As we talked about before, 65% of homeowners research before they even consider buying online, and they need to make sure that they're ready. We develop a marketing funnel to capture and nurture leads through each stage of the buyer's journey. When we have to make them aware, we want them to consider you, and then finally make the decision to meet with you, and ultimately, even through our lead nurturing, if they don't sign up with you after the consultation, we have that consistent marketing funnel that keeps you in front of them and helps convince them that you're the right company to go with. Now, with that said, once we get something to your website, we need to make sure that the website or the landing page, we need to make sure that it's conversion focused. Your website is the hub of your marketing. So we design beautiful websites that are truly going to showcase the quality of your work and the type of remodeling projects that you want. Again, part of the problem is we need to disqualify certain people. Somebody who's coming in and they're just looking to reface a couple cabinets in the kitchen is not the same as someone who's looking to come in and do a $125,000 remodel, of their giant kitchen with marble and with high-end cabinetry, and we may even be in with kind of electrical, plumbing, and the whole deal. Now, equally important, our websites and our landing pages are specifically built with clear calls to action. One of the biggest challenges that marketers have is, how do you drive people to do something? But one of the things that really helps it is telling someone, hey, I want you to do this. The other is not confusing them with having too many calls to action. So we ensure there's only one call to action, one plan on any landing page, so that someone doesn't get lost in all of the glitz and the glamour of the website, but rather they're driven to do a specific task that's going to affect your bottom line. It's going to get them in for appointments and become not only a booked call, but then it become an estimate and ultimately a booked job for you. So part of it is, how do we get them there? Well, search optimization is certainly key. You want to be found online when people in your area are searching for modeling services instead of finding your competitors. We're going to optimize your website. We're going to optimize your Google business profile listing with the right keywords. We're going to build authority in Google through blog content, through press releases, through guest posting in Google News approved sites. Now, in addition to the organic search, you need to show up in paid acquisition. Like we said, people who use paid search, who go to the paid ads, are 50% more likely to convert than those who find you through organic. So we launch ad campaigns on Google, on Facebook, and Instagram that are able to laser target your ideal client. We talked about that buyer persona before. We're going to target people in that buyer persona to help generate those quick wins right out of the gate. SEO, local SEO, organic, it takes a while. But paid ads, you can get there right away. Within 30 days, you're generating revenue, you're generating leads through paid ads. And the key to that is making sure that you target the right person, not the wrong person. So we analyze and optimize your campaigns to maximize your ad spend and to build a predictable lead generating machine for you. Now, I said before, people do business with those they know, like, and trust. Well, trust being the big piece there is all about reviews. Why would someone trust you and trust the marketing that you put out there when you're biased? But rather, they're going to trust those reviews of their friends, their neighbors, people in the community who have used you and what they say. So online reviews, they're the new word of mouth. And we have a system in place to ensure you get help with those 5-star reviews. We help you ensure, get those people who you just finished a job for to review. And we'll even go back 12 months, 24 months. We have a program through our virtual concierge. We literally get on the phone with people and we talk to them about the work they did with you, ask them if they would mind reviewing you, And we even have incentive programs to help people make that decision. Yeah, let's review you. Give them a short link so they can review you. Send them a QR code through text, through email, whatnot. And we stay with them to make sure they get it done and we confirm it's done. And then at the end of the day, what gets measured gets done. All right. If an effective marketing strategy has to have all the right data and the analytics in place to make informed decisions and to optimize campaigns for their peak performance. We track all of the metrics that actually matter. Yeah, we will probably track the Vandy metrics for you, like where you rank. But at the end of the day, we're going to track phone calls, form submissions, and many other KPIs, key performance indicators, and deliver easy to understand monthly reports. And we actually have a monthly 30-minute conversation with your account manager so you know what was happening. And we know, how many of these particular clients you close so we can better optimize the campaigns moving forward month in and month out. So there is a system to do all of this, and it starts with a responsive design. We go for those quick wins right away with database reactivation campaigns and getting on the phone and calling people, paid ads, SEO, review reputation, lead nurturing, the whole deal. But what do some of these things actually look like? Let's take a look in the real world. Well, right away, you're going for those paid ads, the targeted ads on Facebook, on Instagram. And we have the ability to target people based on not only where they live, their gender, their age, but actual online behaviors. It might be something as simple as only show this ad to people who identify as homeowners, but even more so, we can negatively target people. What that means is we can pull people out who like apartments.com. Why do we do that? Because if you like apartments.com, you're probably a renter. And if you're a renter, you're not going to have authority to make kitchen remodeling decisions. With that, we don't want you to waste one penny on someone like that, so they're not even going to see your ads. Now, once someone does click through from the ad, we need to take them either to a lead form or to a landing page where we're going to ask the right questions. And here's the big deal about that. You want to ask enough questions that you can actually pre-qualify people so that you're not getting the wrong person. If someone does click in and they want to have 2 cabinets done, we want to know that, and then we want to be able to disqualify them so you don't ever have to deal with that. More importantly, we then get that report of the person who requested a consultation. We'll get on the phone with our appointment setters and further pre-qualify them, and then we'll do a live phone transfer directly to your salespeople, or we will book them right into your calendar. Now, another big issue that people have is, going after the proactive searcher, someone who's looking right now for kitchen remodel near me, right? And that's where Google ads come in, but more importantly, Google local service ads. Google local service ads means that you're going to see that little green check mark right there on the screen that says that you are a Google guaranteed vendor. Google has done a background check on you. Google knows, they know that you are licensed, you're insured, that you're not a criminal, that there's no major issues outstanding against you. And that gives people that added confidence. And because we go through that process, those ads are featured on the top. More importantly, unlike traditional Google ads, you don't pay for clicks. 1,000 people can click on these and you'll never get charged a penny. Rather, this is result-driven ad spend. You're only paying for actual phone calls that come in and actual forms that are filled out. More importantly, you're able to show a little bit more to the average person than you would with just a basic ad because you have the reviews, you have the overview. Google guarantee, that's big. And the click to call button. They don't have to write the number down. They don't have to go to a website and go through all this stuff and go to 3 steps before they fill out a form. Here's the ad. Oh, here's a button to call them. Yes, I would like to call them right now. And we can even target people on cell phones specifically so that you're in a position to be in front of the people who can have a conversation right now. Now, obviously, it's important that we position you online appropriately. So beyond those Google ads, we need to make sure that your organic ranking is popping. We need to make sure that when someone searches for you in the local maps, you pop up. More importantly, we need to position you as the best remodeler in your area. Part of that is the review process, and we go through a full review management program as well as a review generation program. Now, once somebody clicks through, whether it be through SEO, whether it be through Google Ads, whether it be through Facebook, Instagram, whatever it was, they're going to be taken into a scheduling application where they're going to put in some information, pick a date, and then they're going to start to get automated emails and texts so they don't miss the appointment. Now, how does all this impact search? Remember, people search in different ways. They search in different areas of Google and even of social media. We want to make sure that you're omnipresent and that you're there in every step of the way, whether it be in the local home service ads, the call-only ads, in the maps, in the organic rankings, long-tail terms people might search for. Where do I find the best white shaker cabinet contractor? You might get 3 searches a month for that, but if there are 3 searches, you want to be on all 3 of them. And most importantly, you need to know your numbers. We need to be able to measure the KPIs that actually matter. Again, can we look at vanity metrics like how long does someone stay on site, what's your bounce rate, how much where do you rank? Yeah, we can. But ultimately, what we really care about is how many phone calls did you get, how many reviews did you get, how many form submissions were there. How many conversations were started in Facebook when someone actually wanted to message you directly? And the most important, how many appointments did you book out of all of that? So essentially, we're able to generate high-end remodeling leads for you, while you sleep, or more likely, while you are doing the real work. So let me ask you a question. Are you enjoying the training so far? Are you getting any value out of this? Do you see where this system really could work for you? So with an overview of the strategy and the key metrics and the key tactics that I've given you, you could literally start doing parts of this, at least, all within the next couple of weeks. Now, it'd take a while to get it all built, get it tested, go through QA, make sure it's running properly, but with trial and error, you could probably do a whole lot of this if you had the time and you knew how to do it. So let me ask you, are you an action taker? Wouldn't you rather shortcut this whole process, hand this off to a fully trained team, and to build everything out of the start, generating remodeling leads for you right out of the gate? Remember, we guarantee 25 booked appointments month in, month out after the first month. So click the Schedule Now button down below if you're ready to finally get marketing off your plate and get a consistent remodeling projects on autopilot. Now there's a couple options. Number 1, like I said, you can learn to do this all on your own. You could spend a ton of time redesigning your website, building landing pages, setting up and managing Facebook and Google ad campaigns, writing blogs, writing press releases, working with Google News approved sites to get your guest posts out there, posting daily to social media, to Google Business Profile, connecting with software, split testing, optimizing, on and on and on it goes. You can hire and manage a team consisting of marketing specialists. You could hire a web designer. You can hire a social media marketer, hire content writers and developers, to media buyers and all that. They could all work under your marketing department. Now it's going to cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars, no doubt, to have a team like this, but you could absolutely do it. Or, option number 2, we could go with the done-for-you remodeling growth blueprint. You can schedule a no-obligation, free strategy session where we can learn more about your business, your goals. We can see if our services and our program, we only have 2 programs, mind you, but see if one of them are a good fit for you. On top of that, like I said, we guarantee results. That's right. We're so confident that we can guarantee results, and we will get consistent remodeling leads each and every month. Now, this is only for you if you're serious and an established remodeling company looking to grow your business. If you are a startup and you've never done this before, we might not be the right fit for you. If you've advertised in local publications, direct mail, radio, TV, on Google before, and you're looking just to get a better ROI, to work with someone who actually knows how to generate leads, this is going to be for you. Do you want to be able to pick up and choose which projects that you work on and leave behind the small stuff, or to be honest, the pain in the neck clients that you just don't want to work with because you don't have to work with them anymore, you have enough consistent leads coming in, then this is going to be for you. Now, if you're willing to follow our system and trust the process, this is for you. Now, this is one thing that's important. All right. At the end of the day, we let you ride the bus, but we do have to drive that bus. And why do we drive it? Because we want to make sure that you get the results. And that's the only way we can guarantee results, is we know it works. We've been doing this for years. We've been doing this with dozens and dozens of companies across the country. So home remodelers looking to grow their business with a consistent flow and the types of remodeling products they want is what falls into our blueprint. The blueprint is for remodeling contractors who are looking for the proven, done-for-you system. Again, we guarantee results. So if you'd like to learn more about this, click below, schedule a strategy session with me. What do you get out of this? Again, just to kind of summarize, you're going to get a beautiful conversion-focused website and landing pages. You're going to get search optimization and blog publishing. You're going to get social media management, Facebook ads, Instagram ads setup and optimization, as well as management of those ads to make sure to split test them, A/B test them. Make sure that we're dialing into the right buyer persona. We're going to do the same with Google ads. We're going to get the marketing funnels, the landing pages, the actual email automation, text and email reminders of appointments and all of that. You're going to get notifications, of course, in real time. We're going to be tracking the actual metrics that matter to you at the end of the day. And most importantly, we guarantee results. So the only risk here really is that, like I said before, we do only work with one company in any geographic area. So your market may already be taken, or if we don't talk with you and work with you quickly enough when we work with one of your competitors, we cannot work with you. There's an opportunity cost, obviously, here. The risk here is, if you don't do this, how much revenue are you losing by not having this system on autopilot? And again, we guarantee results. What do you have to lose? So, just going through again, everything that you get here, it's just, it is a full system. We don't do a la carte services. We don't just come in and do a website for you. We won't come in and, and just set up your Facebook ads, set it and forget it. The way we guarantee results is because we actively manage all of it for you. We take it all off your plate so you can focus on the thing that matters, which is actually driving great results in terms of the kitchen, in terms of the remodeling project, so you can get those great reviews, which allows this whole system to work. So what happens next? If you do click down below and schedule that strategy session with me, we're going to talk one-on-one, and this is going to be entirely focused on your business and your goals. It's going to have nothing to do with our services, have nothing to do with what we do. It's really just so we can understand what you're all about, and we can explain to you some of the missed opportunities that you have. We're going to show you how to achieve results. We're going to show you, what maybe you aren't doing on your website, what you aren't doing in your Google business profile. If you are running ads, where there might be some opportunity. If you're not running ads, where the opportunities are to do that. So take action now. Click the button below. Learn more how to get started with the best remodeling projects. Get these on autopilot. It's as simple as that. Now, again, my name is Michael Goldstein. I am the founder of Kitchen Remodeling SEO. I am the originator of the Remodeling Growth Blueprint. I hope to talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.